What up, Wolves? Blade Master here, back with some more Total War Rome 2 online action. And this is the second battle that I fought against Pirro. This is in Nemerosena, and I've taken Galatia, he's taken Cimmeria. And let's take a look at what build that I've brought. Total of 4 Galatian raiders, 2 on either side, 1 mercenary Cappadocian cab, and 1 noble horse on either flank. Galatia, as we all know, have got a ton of new units. Just like mercenary units to add to their roster. It actually provides, more than anything, it's a big boost to their their usefulness in multiplayer battles, which is more than anything, which is what I care about. So Cappadocian Cav are very, very nice cavalry. They are very strong, and with 820 talents, they are on the pricier side of melee cav, but you can't really go wrong with them. They're a very sturdy unit in general. 70 armor is very nice. Good melee attack. Let's compare that with Noble Horse. They've got very similar stats. Actually, Noble Horse have only 10 bonus versus large. That's crazy. I didn't even know that they had only 10 bonus versus large. I thought all elite melee cavalry had 15 bonus by default. That's crazy. So actually, these units could be really useful in that way because they've got 15 bonus. I've also brought a couple of Levy Freemen, and I'm going to put them on the flanks. Just use them to corral the Pirro's Scythian hoplites. He's brought a total of 3 Cimmerian noble infantry, a couple of Scythian hoplites, and 3 militia hoplites, and 4 Cimmerian heavy archers. So a huge skirmish threat, and that's the reason why I had to pull away with my Galatian raiders and get this huge encircle going on. I have to utilize the entire map, so that's why during the entire match I was just like zoomed out to way over, actually no, that's an exaggeration, to somewhere over here. Yeah, that's kind of how far I was zoomed out, because I needed to use the entire width of the match, or width of the map, to win me this battle. I brought a sword corps of 6 Galatian legionaries. Let's take a look at what else Pirro's brought. So we went over his spear corps. He's also brought a lot of archers, horse archers, a total of 3 step horse archers and 1 noble horse archer general. And he's brought some citizen cav, a couple of citizen cav, and a couple of step lancers as well. Now I'm moving up in front with my Levy Freeman just to try and catch these Cimmerian heavy archers. And in any case, they were absorbing a lot of their fire. And my Galatian legionaries should do okay. And what I'm doing here is I've managed to corral his step horse archers to running into his own line, and that's why they're going to get caught. And once step horse archers are caught, and especially by some really strong units like Galatian raiders, they're going to die really, really quickly. And I've blobbed up over here. I've blobbed up his cavalry. I've also caught them with some of his cavalry with my mercenary Cappadocian, so that they can't run after my Galatian raiders. Meanwhile, I killed off his step horse archers, and I'm running in front with his. He is forced to pull away with his Cimmerian heavy archers, and now they're within touching distance of my Galatian legionaries. I'm moving up in front, getting charges off on his Cimmerian noble infantry, and they should. My Galatian legionaries should do pretty well in that battle. Meanwhile, the lack of space for Pirro is proving pretty bad for his cavalry. I've managed to get rear charges on most of his cavalry and destroyed that what could have been a huge threat. Chasing off these Cimmerian heavy archers with my Galatian legionaries is not a good idea, and it was a waste of my units. Let's see if I can pull them back soon enough. He's caught my Galatian raiders with his citizen cav, and he's getting rear shots with his Cimmerian heavy archers on my Galatian legionaries while they're chasing off some of his hoplites, who in turn are chasing off my cavalry. I've still got 1 noble cav over here who's managed to catch his general. Again, the fact that I managed to encircle him really quickly and really early on in the game meant that he couldn't use the skirmish and the guerrilla capability of horse archers. And so he's lost 3 of his horse archers. His noble horse archer is getting depleted, they are losing a lot of their HP. And now his Scythian hoplites are forced to fight with my Galatian legionaries, although my Galatian legionaries are losing very quickly because of his Cimmerian heavy archers. 69 kills on them so far. I've also caught his Cimmerian heavy archers with my mercenary Cappadocians, but Cimmerian heavy archers have spears, like we know. So they are quite deadly, actually. Just a big surprise in melee. They're actually pretty good, and they've killed off this mercenary Cappadocian. I believe they got at least a couple of volleys on them, pretty uninterrupted volleys. Otherwise, no chance that they would have been able to withstand mercenary Cappadocians. But these Galatian legionaries, these Galatian raiders, I was trying to get charges in on his Cimmerian heavy archers. I noticed his Cimmerian noble infantry, but they're going to be a bit too slow because they are very elite tier infantry and they're very heavily armored. Meanwhile, my Galatian legionaries are doing, a great job against the Scythian hoplites. I've turned off formation attacks so that they can encircle my opponent, who's in, my Pirro's hoplites, who are in hoplite phalanx. And that's the same thing going on over here. His Cimmeria noble infantry will probably edge out this battle against my Galatian legionaries, but they will take a ton of damage doing so. And that's just not a real great fight that you want, or a great matchup that you want your noble infantry to get in. His noble archers are dying to my noble horse. I've managed to catch them, and I've also managed to catch his heavy archers. And once you take out the skirmish threat from Cimmeria, you've basically crippled them by a huge amount. And I literally crippled his army by killing off his horse archers really quickly on in this battle. And that's why it looks like it's going in my favor. His two of his Cimmerian heavy archers have killed off my mercenary Cappadocians, which is insane. I mean, they are actually really, really strong. And when I initially played against them, when I initially took a look at their stats, these Cimmerian heavy archers, I honestly didn't rate them very high, because I was like really appalled by the fact that they didn't have heavy shot. But I think they're a very nice unit. They don't have heavy shot, but even with regular shot, they will do a ton of damage. And they have spears, so that's a huge bonus for them. But there's only so much spears can do, especially against an incredibly cost-effective Galatian raider unit, which is really good in melee, as you all know. My Galatian legionaries are slowly dying because I think he's getting some shots off with some of his Cimmerian heavy archers on my flank. My general has done okay, 105 kills. He's killed off that one Cimmerian heavy archer, but the other one is firing at him, which is not good. I've killed off his militia hoplites. They were never going to be much of a threat. And his Cimmerian noble infantry are doing okay, I think. 17 kills versus 23 kills. He's got a rear charge with his step lancers who are about to get a single experience chevron. You guys, this is like history in the making. The first time step lancers, I don't think they're going to get a single experience chevron. That would have been amazing, because that would have been the first time in Rome 2 multiplayer history that step lancers would have actually been useful. I think they're going to get an experience chevron, definitely. They're going to they're getting a rear charge on my Galatian legionaries, and that should be 58, 60. Yup, 62. Did they get it? No, they didn't. They still didn't, but they are going to now. Oh wow. Pirro has just made Rome 2 multiplayer history. He was chasing off my cab with his Scythian hoplites, but at this point the game is basically done. I'm going to get a rear charge with my Galatian legionaries on his Cimmerian noble infantry. The one that I think this was the one that killed off his Scythian hoplites, I believe. And my Galatian legionaries have done really well in this fight against his Cimmerian noble infantry. Just goes to show that despite hoplite phalanx and all that stuff, the core mechanics of the game still obviously favor swords in a fight against spears. Sure, it might have been different for like a really short while, but I think the balance of the game has come back. I think the game is really in a really good position at this point. And if anything, the one little niggle that I'd like them to fix is probably like slingers. Maybe just give them a slight buff. Maybe not. And maybe chariots, just nerf them just to slide them out. Although, even if they don't do either of these things, I'm not going to complain. I think the game is in a great state right now. His Cimmerian noble infantry are getting rear charged by my general. I think this game is basically done. 229 kills with my Galatian legionaries, 222 with a double chevron on the other one. Just in general, they've done a really good job, and Galatian legionaries are, of course, a very, very good unit to bring. His step lancers are about to get 100 kills, you guys. What the hell is going on? This is absolutely insane. Please nerf step lancer CA. Nah, just kidding. Getting a charge in on his Cimmerian noble infantry. These units do have expert charge defense, but that's not going to save them now, because they're going to get rear shot by Galatian legionaries with their pila while they've gotten charged by noble horse. Honestly, I don't think I'd ever bring noble. I don't know. I mean, except for Galatia, I don't think I'd bring barbarian elite tier melee cav anymore. But very good game to Pirro, and I think this is also a very fun game for you guys to watch. Lots of micro going on, and if you're going to bring horse archers, it just goes to show you need to take the first step, and you can't really play defensive. You're forced to play aggressive and move those units around through the edges and stuff like that. Because if they get cornered, then they're basically useless. His noble horse archers got only 53 and 32 kills respectively. Step horse archers got nothing, 4 and 19. One of his step lancers got 101 kills, which is insane. His Cimmerian heavy archers did okay. A couple of them did okay. A couple of them were useless. Cimmerian Noble Infantry actually did pretty decent. I think Elite Spears are a very good unit to bring. But against, one of the best, most cost-effective mid-tier infantry in the game, they're just not going to survive for too long. Scythian Hoplites did okay. Militia Hoplites did just about as you would expect. Citizen Cav didn't really make a dent in the game. In my build, my Mercenary Cappadocians did okay. 110 kills with 179 with the other. Galatian Raiders could have done a much better job, I think, but I mean, they were pretty instrumental in me winning by, chasing off his horse archers and basically catching them really early on in the game. My Noble Horse did pretty decent, but I don't think they're cost effective. But Galatian Legionaries just destroyed his infantry. I think 263 kills. Look at the amount of men they had left. 241 with the other one, and the ones that got shot at by his Cimmerian heavy archers died pretty quickly. One of my Levy Freeman got 97 kills too. Wow, crazy. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this game. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Peace.